right, we're back. By the way, something that I completely neglected to mention is that, yes, the reason the audio sounds a bit shitty is that we're back to the shitty mic. I swear to God, our mixing board is going to be fixed someday.
Yes.
Who knows when?
Yeah, soon. I hope soon.
I also hope soon, but that's a little bit behind the curtain on top of the terrace with the butler and the towel and by the
candlestick balcony. and the maid.
Favorite color's brown. All right.
No, nothing's the matter. Just enjoying some private time with my beau.
Wait, who?
What the fuck is a... Wait, I'm learning the new definitions of so many words that I thought I knew already.
Yeah, I thought I knew what a beau... Oh. I motion to my wine and offer a firm nod.
Oh, I see. It's a joke.
Yeah.
I see. May I ask if you managed to meet with Sir Arden? He was very excited about seeing you.
Yes, I met up with him, all right.
And dealt with him swiftly.
If I may be so bold, you do not seem overly thrilled with the prospect.
That's kind of bold for a servant. That's just saying.
So bold. Honestly, who the fuck are you to tell me what I do, what is and isn't bold?
On a scale of like not very bold to bold, this is like Folgers Crystals bold.
Oh, absolutely. like
that
each morning
bold
I wake
flavor.
up like, oh.
Pursing my lips hesitantly, I tap a fingernail against the glass in my hand.
It's a little more complicated than that, but I don't particularly want to discuss the details.
And I don't answer to you, servant.
Of course. I apologize for intruding on your private affairs. However, Sir Arden pulled me aside
Sir Arden's
and requested you join him
jerk.
in the ballroom.
Yeah, so, okay, so I understand the situation now. Sir Arden is getting this poor man caught in between nobility, and he has no good way out of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not joining him in the damn ballroom. He can find someone else to bother.
Oh.
The vehemency of my reply makes the servant blink in surprise, and I immediately feel a little sheepish for my outburst.
You don't need to feel sheepish about.
Yeah, he's just he's a peasant. He's not even landed.
Basically, he's nothing.
Well, His Majesty at least would not wish you to dance if you did not want to. I am certain.
That look.
Look at it. I love it.
Well, he's in a bad position.
Oh, absolutely.
I clear my throat, nodding a little awkwardly in reply.
How long does the dance last? Out of curiosity?
I don't know, 6-7 hours.
This is already the second
No, right?
dance
Didn't they
of the
dance
night,
like all night until people
His
basically
Majesty
fell
enjoys
over?
letting his noble
That
guests
sounds
have time to
right.
mingle and refresh themselves in between. The schedule of festivities for the remaining days shall be announced after this dance, I believe.
All right.
The schedule, huh? I suppose I should be present to hear that.
Well, it's not like they could go to Kinko's and like print off a...
They have to announce that shit.
Yeah.
Like they have an announcer.
My musings are rewarded with a nod of agreement by the servant.
What's your name, anyway? This is already the second time I've seen you, and I'm sure it won't be the last.
This guy is totally romanceable.
5 days.
Wink, wink. Looking a little pleasantly surprised at my question, the man tilts his head slightly.
Should he be pleasantly surprised, or should he be worried that we now
I would
know
be
him by
worried like
name?
hell. Like, what's your name, servant?
Guests do not usually inquire after the names of others,
Yeah, there we go.
but I am called Silas, sir.
Boy, I would totally give someone else's name. Yeah, some asshole named Joe. Like,
My name is Jimmy, sir.
Well, Silas, any way I might be able to convince you to lead me to my room after the...
Wow.
that's a come on.
Now that is bold. Now we are being bold.
Yep. I offer him my most winning smile.
Wow. That's a lot of wins.
That face is not an exuberant
No, I
yes
didn't
face.
even like that. I just wanted to turn any...
Well, regardless of your intentions, sir, I am not supposed to leave the main hall.
Did that
until
seem like
instructed.
I was just kidding, unless you wanna?
It kind of almost seemed like it, but all right, sure.
Fine.
Oh, now we're angry. You never fail to impress with your social skills, Rivian.
I know, we should take out our own inner failings and like lack of belief in ourselves on this servant that we just met.
Right?
who
That
we
we're
tried to
like
make-
grilling.
Like a greased elephant skating on ice. Yep, and the gazebo, or the fucking Zamboni hasn't been around for a while. The gazebo.
The gazebo.
Fuck it.
You know, that's my favorite part of hockey is the gazebo.
I honestly think that I'm losing my ability to speak English during this short look into this game.
Before I can skulk away to the ballroom to hide my shame, a high-pitched voice suddenly peals in the air.
Oh.
A moment later, a little girl comes running up beside Silas.
With really pink hair.
She's probably not older than 10 and cute as a button, but I can tell from her outfit she's not a nobleman's child.
And thus nothing.
Where did she get that pink hair? This is supposed to be like 16.
All the peasantry have pink hair.
Yeah. Something about her reminds me of someone, but I can't put my finger on who.
Hello, Hazel.
It's
Is something the matter?
It's the waifu poster on his wall.
Oh no. Nasty.
Kitchen's by myself. It's so dark, and I always feel like someone's watching me.
Oh no.
Clinging onto Silas's sleeve, she turns her large eyes in my direction.
I can't blame you. Ever since I almost caught on fire during a visit to our Mana's cook, I never liked kitchens either.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna look bad on the entire family when I'm seen talking to Silas and some small child who I don't know either of these people, like when everyone's out cavorting
on the
downstairs.
balcony alone when everyone's supposed to be in the ballroom.
Like, okay, I think the degree to which we're shirking our duties right now is high.
It's like at an 8 right now, I think.
8, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're approaching 9. Ugh.
She giggles a little, rocking on her toes. Well, at least I can make conversation with little girls. Wait, that's not something to be proud of.
I'm afraid I have to stay here, Hazel. Wasn't your mother supposed to be there with you?
She said she had to leave for a little while, but I had to stay put in the kitchen.
I had to serve 800 rounds of soup and then cut 2,000 slices of bread.
Yeah, this is before child labor laws.
Dancing.
I want to get a glimpse of the upper class, but I'll never see them.
The only crust I see is on the bread. Hazel pleadingly pulls at Silas's arm, staring up at him. He grimaces, probably being torn in half by the puppy dog eyes and his sense of duty.
That is a grimace. You know what I learned the other day? I have a very Northwest notion of what a furrow is, like a furrowed brow or like a furrowed face. Like if I furrow my face, like I know that sounds silly to say it that way. Like for some reason that I assume it means like my entire face, but depending on where you are, it specifically means the brow.
Yeah,
right?
It's like a very micro thing that happens.
Yeah. So anyways, just a
I'm very sorry.
little thing.
The young gentleman here is free to enter the ballroom, you know. He might be willing to take you.
What? Why?
This servant is gonna get us in some oh, you conniving bastard. This is gonna get us in trouble. The hint of a smirk on his lips makes me wonder if he hadn't planned from the start.
Really? Would you take me, sir?
Would you embarrass the entire family and bring a child who you don't know?
Yeah,
clearly
your
identifiable
family.
by her pink hair.
Did you notice she has a cravat?
She does have a cravat and a collar.
Well, I'd rather not become a permanent villain in this child's mind, so I guess there's no helping it.
Oh, we don't even get a choice.
Yeah, we just... Shooting a venomous glare at Silas's beaming face, I shove my half-empty glass at him to hold, grab Hazel's hand, and stalk glumly toward the stairs. The little girl goes quiet, but her sparkling eyes are full of eagerness.
Okay.
We head down to the lower floor, and I lead Hazel over to the large ballroom doors. From inside, the sound of a fast-paced waltz mingled with many footsteps, and peals of laughter reached my ears.
Let's just take a little peek, okay?
Who are we? Who the fuck even are we? You know, I have no idea who our character is at this point, other than just constantly shirking duties.
Yeah, like a noble, but he's only been in the kitchen once and didn't like it. Like, what does he do then if he's a reluctant noble?
Well, I mean, that is pretty embarrassing to be in the kitchen at all.
Yeah. Hazel enthusiastically nods in reply, so I reach out to pull open one of the doors slightly.
Okay. Oh. All right.
The dazzling shimmer of numerous whirling dresses first greets my eyes, all but blinding.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. A sea of colorful, elegant figures swirls across the gleaming floor, waltzing in time with the upbeat music. The light from the chandeliers sparkles and glimmers, and moonbeams faintly stream in from the windows on the side. I can't help but watch the guests' graceful movements for a few moments, admiring both the statuesque men and the beautifully clad women. They make it look awfully pretty, I have to say. I suppose dancing isn't a bad thing to spectate. Still, there's no way I'd ever enjoy being out there on the floor.
Have you ever danced before, Hazel?
What?
She's a little maid girl, no!
Like, she has no idea what dancing is other than, like, slapping her feet about.
Still watching through the wide crack in the door, I wait for the expected eager reply.
Hazel?
Oh, she's just fucking bolted.
She's gone.
Hazel's the murderer.
Oh,
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm already done with Hazel, so.
yeah, we don't have to go look for her. So much for being a cute little angel. What an absolute devil of a child.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. She must have slipped inside when I wasn't looking.
Oh no.
This is precisely why I never want to have children. They're just piles of mischief and work, nothing more.
This is precisely why I never want to mingle with the lower class. They just have children and
Oh, gross. Servants.
let's see here.
I hastily search for Silas in the balcony above, but he's nowhere to be seen. What a bastard of a butler, shoving the responsibility for looking after her on me. No, she's not your responsibility, dude. Sighing, I reluctantly step inside the ballroom, managing to avoid any undue attention by sticking to the corners.
Okay, alright.
More than half the guests are engaged in the lively waltz, with everyone else admiring and chatting from the sides. No Hazel over there, or over there. Where on earth did she run off to?
No, we just gotta push Hazel from our minds.
That who I think it is? Come to dance with me after all.
Who's your sweet little chief strategist son? Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Oh no. This couldn't possibly get any worse. Now he shouldn't have thought that.
This couldn't possibly get any worse. She's
The
mistaken
narrator,
me for a
it did.
dog. It did get worse.
It did indeed get
I'm
worse.
just here to watch you, see.
Oh, no.
She's coming towards me at an alarming speed.
She's waltzing right at me.
Escape route, where the hell can I go?
The only way to escape is
Excuse me,
through
miss.
the crowd.
I have to take him from you for a moment, I'm afraid.
Another eligible suitor. Oh, damn, it's Arden.
Arden,
Just before the woman reaches out to me, a familiar shape steps between us.
Oh, what a shame. Do come back soon.
bring your little puppy next time, too. Who's a cute puppy?
Arden? Come with me over here for a moment, if you would, my friend.
Okay.
Baffled but relieved, I let Arden drape his arm around my shoulders and guide me in the direction of a relatively quiet corner. Thought we were avoiding the corners. I didn't want to run into him either, but if I had to choose the lesser of two evils, it'd probably be Arden.
That sounds like someone I would romance.
Yeah.
The lesser of two evils.
That's good relationship choices right there.
Absolutely. But you wouldn't choose the more evil one.
I let out a low mutter while we walk, trying not to sound overly grateful, so Arden doesn't take it as a cue to latch onto me more.
Oh, man. But Arden is going to latch the
Being
fuck
of
onto
marriageable
us.
age means you're bound to catch the eye of girls like that.
You're bound to catch the eye of, ugh,
Girls.
girls. Ew.
But more importantly, did you finally change your mind and decide to come dance?
He's asking us to dance.
Don't spout drivel, Arden. I'm looking for a little girl.
Oh, no. That's a terrible...
That's the face I'm making right now.
Arden's like, what? His face would go from this to extreme embarrassment if he knew it was a servant girl we're looking for.
Right? When we reach the corner, Arden pauses, casting me a curious and maybe slightly suspicious glance.
Little girl? Do you have a cousin or something I don't know about?
It's complicated. Either way, I'm guessing you haven't seen her.
Arden shakes his head, and I let out a sigh. Well, it's not my problem, I guess. Hazel probably knows her way around here better than I do, anyway.
You have good timing, though. I think the announcement is about to begin.
Yes, no more dancing.
Oh, the schedule of festivities?
But I wanted to dance. I wanted to pull a Final Fantasy VIII.
Nodding, Arden points to the center of the ballroom floor where the numerous couples are starting to drift away and towards the corners, making way for a fancily dressed man with a scroll in his hands.
The announcements.
You know, I had almost driven that entire Final Fantasy VIII scene out of my brain. Thanks, Tony.
Well, I mean, I actually, as ridiculous and bad of a relationship as Squall and Renoa have, I really like the cutscene. I'm a sucker for romance and balls and shit.
Have you ever seen the like strange write-up about Final Fantasy VIII plot?
Oh, I have more than the strange write-up. I, like a fool, I watched the entire Spoonie review.
You're not just
ago.
a client. You're also the president of Final Fantasy VIII conspiracy theories.
Oh God. Well, no. I've just about no. All right, never mind. We're not talking about Final Fantasy anymore.
Arden keeps his arm hanging around my shoulders, and I find myself too tired to bother with shooing him off. That's
the lesser of two evils, Fiona.
Yeah.
The lesser of two evils.
I really hope he keeps this short and sweet.
Like gingerbread.
Is anything in court
shortbread?
affairs ever short and sweet?
Oh, you're right. Gingerbread's not really. Oh, whatever.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the first day of our gracious Royal Highness's birthday celebration festivities.
All right, that's way
His
too many
Majesty wishes
adjectives.
to thank you all for your attendance.
Why can't his royal birthday boy come out and thank us himself?
Because he's dead.
because he doesn't like shouting.
Tomorrow
Oh.
will mark the
That's why you
beginning
have
of
a
the
royal
Spring
announcer.
Festival being held in His Majesty's honor. In the morning, the outdoor stores and shops shall open for you, and games shall be hosted for your enjoyment.
Such as hoop and stick, or crickets, or other mildly British sports and toys.
Punch and
The
Judy.
festival shall continue for 3 days. Afterwards, on the fourth and
For
final
3
day of
days,
the royal
not
celebration,
4,
there
not
shall be
2,
a grand
but 3
masquerade.
days.
All guests are
Time was harder back
expected to
then.
attend.
1 less than 4.
But 1 greater than 2. 2 greater than 0 plus 1.
I don't think you'll be able to get out of dancing in that one, Riv.
But again with the nickname.
His Royal Highness hopes his gentle guests enjoy the rest of their time at the castle estate, and looks forward to joining you in merriment.
Yeah.
Now, guests who wish to retire for the night may adjourn to their rooms upstairs.
Great.
Our gracious maestro has agreed to several more songs for those who would delight in a little more dancing.
Fiona, when was the last time you delighted in something?
Pretty often, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like my, like, spiritual practice is pretty...
Oh, like
Yeah.
like for those who would delight in a bit more, shoot, how would you even say that? Like inner peace or like inward looks.
Yeah, I mean, it's not all inward, but yeah, like, you know, I'm a practical witch in first, you know, so, you know,
In multiple senses of the term.
well, yeah. I've been called worse, but yeah.
Yeah.
As delicate applause fills the ballroom, I quickly pull away from Arden's grip and clear my throat.
Oh, that's my cue, I'm afraid. Perhaps I'll see you in the morning.
Leaving me? Again? You're so horribly mean.
Now, where's that cute servant? Maybe he'll show me to my room. Abandoning Arden for the second time this evening, I give him a lazy half bow before turning towards the doors. I wonder if Silas is the one who's supposed to escort us to our rooms. If so, he's going to get the chewing out he sorely deserves.
Wow, again.
I kind of made that creepy. As some of the other guests and I return to the main hall, however, we're instead attended to by a host of other servants I haven't seen before.
A host of other, like, eligible young men.
Slightly disappointed not to have the chance to punch that butler's face, I follow along as we're led up another staircase to the second floor, where most of the guest accommodations seem to be.
Uh-huh. Wow, I wonder how much more there is to this demo.
I don't know. I think we're just getting warmed up, really.
Oh, wow, really? Should we do a third episode?
Well, I mean, we've only really met two people with names, right? Like,
Oh, God. All right. Well, if you
Yeah.
want to find out who our mystery guest is, I guess join us for the third episode of Chess of Blades.
Yeah.
Chess of Blades. All right. Thanks for watching the video, everybody.
Thanks, and subscribe if you like our videos and want to see more of our content.
And also, we have a Patreon, so click on the end card, tap on the end card, or check out the description if you want to become a patron and support us. We really appreciate it.
We do. Thanks.
Bye.